What's up, everyone? Welcome back for a little short mat Pilates workout. It's going to be lower body focused today. You don't need any, I'll get it together, I promise. You don't need any pieces of equipment, just your mat. You can have water and a towel if you want. You don't need shoes for this workout at all. And it's going to be quick, like 10-ish minutes to get you in and out, get you moving. You can use this as a warm-up. You could use this as a cool down. You could even use this as an active rest workout if you just felt like moving a little bit, if you wanted to. All right, so go ahead and meet me laying down on your back on your mat. Let's bend your knees and plant your feet hip-width distance apart and parallel onto the mat below you. Take your hands onto your ribs and let's find some of that good diaphragmatic breath. So take a big inhale through your nose. Let your ribs expand, let your shoulders drop, and exhale out of your mouth like you're blowing out birthday candles. Big inhale, feeling your ribs expand in every single direction, feeling your belly button drop down towards your spine. And exhale, feeling your ribs drop together and down. And feeling those lungs shrink down a little bit. Couple more here. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling your ribs on the inhale. Push out into your fingertips. This is the last one here. Exhale out everything. Bring your hands next to you. And let's find our pelvic tilts. Push your hips away from you. And then pull your hips back and towards you. So think of this like cat-cow, if you're familiar with that, except laying down on your back. So I'm pushing my bony hip bones on the front side of my body towards my knees, and then I'm pulling them up towards my ribs. What you're doing is you're helping to figure out where your neutral and your imprint is today, while also getting a little bit of mobilization through your spine. We're going to continue this into a bridge on this next one. You're going to tuck your pelvis, roll all the way up, find the top of your bridge, and then you're going to roll all the way back down. So keep going here. Big inhale at the bottom, big exhale as you move. Take a breath at the top and then come back down. Now, if this articulating, this rolling motion doesn't work for you today for whatever reason, keep your back flat and lift and lower your hips, all right? We need to protect our spine at all times as we're moving through this. Making sure that your shoulders are down. We're gently pushing our hands into the mat below us. This should feel good. If you're able to articulate your spine, this should feel kind of like a massage. But also not, because my glutes, my hamstrings are getting warm. That's not massage-esque. Roll all the way up. Find the top of your bridge. Hold it now, keeping that slight scoop through your pelvis with a flat back lower and with a flat back lift. If you would like this harder on your core, you can draw your arms up to the sky. That's up to you. I'm going to keep my hands down so you can see what I'm doing. I have this shortened distance from my hips towards my ribs, which means I have a whole lot of ab engagement right now, driving through my heels and my midfoot to lift my hips up. And I don't care if my butt comes all the way down. If I bring my butt down and I arch my spine to get there, like I just did, my back is going to hurt, and that's not the goal with this. Go ahead and lift all the way up, and then tuck and roll all the way back down. All right. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. You're going to tuck and roll all the way up. Find the top of your bridge. You're going to lift a leg into tabletop, place it down, and lift your opposite leg into tabletop. So what I'm looking for, keep going, is stability from the hips up through the shoulders. So as I'm moving through this, if my pelvis starts swaying side to side, focus on engaging through your core and your butt, which is a part of your core, a little bit more. Now, as you're going through this, tabletop is the top of the range of motion. You don't have to be all the way here. You can kickstand a heel, you can hover the foot above the ground or come anywhere in between that point to that tabletop and it will work, okay? The goal is the stability, not the range of motion today, all right? One more each side. Big exhale as you lift, draw your ribs together and down. Feel your shoulder blades drop down into those sockets. Both feet down, roll all the way down. Stretch your legs out nice and long. Okay, take your right leg up to the sky, flex and point your foot. Roll out that ankle, point your toe, draw little circles one way on that right leg. Bend one or both of the knees if you're coming out of neutral, or if you feel your low back your hip crease or the front of your leg. Reverse on this next one. Big breath. Again, focus on the stability in the breath, less on the range of motion. That will come with time. Right leg down, left leg up. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and find that little circle. If you need to bend one or both of your knees on this side, go ahead and do it. If it looks different from the first side, that's fine. Reverse on this next one. Woo. Lightly pushing your hands down into the ground below you. One more here. All right, go ahead and lower that leg down. Roll onto your side. So we're going to lay down onto that left side. You can lay your head onto your ear, or you can prop your head up. Bring your feet out in front of you a little bit. Find that top leg. We're going to lift it up. Bring it back in line with the hip. Externally rotate the foot, so toes point up to the sky, heel points down. Lift your leg up. Lower it down, so my shoulders are down. I'm neutral through my spine, so my bottom rib and hip are connected down onto the mat below me. There's a little bit of space there. If I were with you, I probably wouldn't be able to see it, but you should be able to feel it. If you want to go fancy feet, point on the lift, flex on the lower. You have one more here. Bring it together. Draw your legs together, bend your knees, bring your feet back towards your butt a little bit. You're going to keep the knees together. You're going to lift your feet up. We're going into clamshell. Open and close that top knee. So when I open, I need to make sure that this top hip doesn't move at all, right? So we're going to make sure that it's not rolling back with us as you're going through this. This should burn in like a quarter-size spot on the top butt cheek. But you should also feel the bottom butt cheek helping to support you. One more here. Bring your knees together, bring your feet down, bring your feet back out in front of you. Last thing on this side, lift that top leg up, bring it in line with the hip. You're going to sweep the leg forward, flex the foot, and draw the leg back. So exhale as I'm sweeping that leg back. My fancy feet are a point on the forward and a flex on the return as that leg comes back. You don't have to do that if it doesn't work for your body today. Focus on the stability of the powerhouse, the engagement of the core to help support the disassociation of the leg. We got one more on this side. Good. Go ahead and bring it in. Shake it off. We're going to flip around. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So laying down now on my right side. Prop your head up or don't. Bring your legs out in front of you a little bit. Find that neutral, that left leg lifts. It comes in line with your hip. Externally rotate it. Lift your leg up, find that side split. And then lower it right back down. So neutral through the spine. Pulling the abs in. Make sure on this, especially, that your shoulders are anchored and drop down. I have a tendency when I side lie to try to shrug. We don't want to do that. We don't want to lose that connection of the postural muscles. Couple more here. Okay, bring it down, legs come together to touch, bend the knees, setting up for clamshell with the feet up and the knees down. We're going to open and close that top knee. This is a great little taste of what lower body and Pilates can look like. This would be great if you were getting ready to go for a run, or go ride a stationary bike, or if you were getting ready to lift for lower body. This would be a fantastic way to get those muscles and those stabilizers to turn on. Go ahead and bring the knees down, the feet come down, feet come out in front of you, that left leg lifts, bring it in line with your hip, sweep it forward, and then draw it back. This would be a great way to also find a little bit of length after some of those days before you stretch, so that your stretch can be even more effective, right? Because a lot of the times we get into that work and it's extremely demanding, and then we're tired after and we don't want to stretch, but we do need to make the time for it. And this will help you find a deeper stretch ultimately. Couple more. All right, go ahead and lay down on your back, on your mat. We're going to end with a roll up into a teaser. Take a big inhale through your nose. As you exhale, tuck and roll all the way up. Ooh, the first one's always the toughest. Even my feet lift, stretch forward towards your toes. Keep that C curve as you roll back down. Now listen, if this rolling motion, just like with bridging, isn't working for you today, it's not a big deal. Sit up, hinge back to the point where your abs start shaking, and then come back up, okay? The strength is going to be built today on that descent of the motion. If you can stay here. If you want to try teaser with me, which if you haven't, I would encourage you to. On this next one, take a big inhale. Same idea as before. Exhale, tuck your chin, roll up. When you can roll no more, you're going to lift those legs up, keeping the C curve through your spine, and then everything lowers as a single unit. Big inhale. Exhale, lift. So you should be able to stay in this position, come all the way back down for several minutes. So today, big inhale, big exhale. Don't think about the height of the legs, think about the positioning of the pelvis and being behind the sits bones, right? So I can hold this position comfortably because my transverse abdominis is holding me up. One more, big inhale. Big exhale, lift. If it were my legs or my low back doing the work, I would fall backwards and I would also feel my hip flexors and my quads, which is what we don't want. Take a big inhale and exhale. This is your test. Big inhale. Exhale out everything. Go ahead and come on up. Whew. Quick little lower body burner for your Pilates session today. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you can not only get these workouts sent to you weekly, but also so that I can help you in your fitness journey. So please don't hesitate to reach out. You can DM me here, you can DM me on Instagram at Lisa Pranzo, leave a comment so that I can help you get the most out of your fitness journey. And remember guys, save this workout, use it as a warm-up, activation, cool down, whatever, so that you can get the most out of all of your movement. Thank you again for joining me on your mat. I hope to see you again soon.